Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. He'll run it here. Breaks an open space. Moves the ball up to the 30. Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And the same runner's got it again. Gets the first and still running. The 10. Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Running back's got it.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for the wideout. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fair catch is made, but there is a flag down, so let's sort this one out. Got to make sure the guy's allowed to make the fair catch before you hit him. Very obvious call there. Hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Now rolling out to his left. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Can he get there on the ground? The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. First down here for this offense.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas Christian. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Handoff running right. Breaks an open space.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage. You get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this. And
breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Linebacker shifting around now. It's Miller. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Defense success the formation. It's 3rd down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. The reception makes about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Now he's bringing it back. Muscles past the defender. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. The catch is made. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Shelton. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Horned Frogs are on the move here. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This drive rolling. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Shelton. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
Back in motion now. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Carr. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Hurricanes. There was no catching him that time. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the PAT is good. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
2nd down after that previous play. He dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now they're running on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the outroute. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. And the ball spotted at the 17. We've been better off just taking a knee. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver grabs it. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, that ball got out in a hurry on that quick slant, but sitting back in zone defense, good job of recognizing the ball coming out of the quarterback's hand and knocking it away.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. Bites off a defender. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Into the end zone. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. I know the offense would call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The field now. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Going to try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up when they drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Shelton. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now here's the toss play. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Cage hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. The defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Pressure is coming. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. I like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags a good throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. They're sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
With the catch, it's Pringle. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. There's the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Buying time now, rolling to his left. He's looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Gilbert. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I totally understand why they... this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the TCU offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. Second down and 11. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Returner decides to field it. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No huddle here for the offense. The linebacker shifting around now. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. He hands it off from the gun. Got the 1st down and still motoring.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Here's the 2nd down play. It's a shotgun run call. How's the spin move? Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He lets it rip. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Grinding away with the running game. Gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Sticking with the running game. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires quickly to the left. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
TCU 24.
Bringing it out, it's Carr. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but costs the offense 5 yards of field position. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Took contact on the throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand.